Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Bienemer, owner-operator of Expertly Diet Art by Science. This is episode 3 of my daily vlogs. Yeah, you saw I go 1, 2, 3 like this instead of like this. This is what I used to do all the time. But in Korea, when they count, they go 1, 2, 3. So I'm used to telling students, okay, I want you to list 3 reasons why you want to do something. Oh goodness. I've only been here for a few months and I'm already like changing the way that I do things. Anyway, a couple things I want to mention. First, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I know that, you know, right now it's kind of hard because I don't have a lot of content to watch, but thank you for subscribing anyway. I'm going to keep putting out new content pretty regularly, starting with these vlogs, just to talk about some news that's going on with me in Korea and Expertly Diet. Anyway, so big heart to you guys. Second thing is, did you notice the title screen card? Yeah, the last couple of episodes I've had that on there. My husband decided to make it for me. Isn't he nice? He's really nice. It was actually his own project. He wanted to make one for me, so I was like, okay, you can do that. So I really like it, and I hope you do too. Thumbs up, like this video if you thought the opening title card was pretty nice, very snazzy. So yeah, okay, and now the orders of business. It sounds so official when I say that. Sorry, I'm still just a little bit sick. I've been sick for over a week, and I'm really tired of it. So just bear with me. Hopefully my voice isn't too scratchy. Anyway, so I used the pulled sari silk that I talked about in my last video that I got from Nicole at Darn Good Yarn. The stuff is beautiful. It's colorful, it's soft, feels like cotton candy, and there's a lot of possibilities for how to use it. I carded up this beautiful bouncy little bat. And these fibers, you can kind of see here, I carded these fibers. This is primarily Romney with a little bit of merino and Columbia wool. And most of the things in here that I dyed before coming here, I had it all shipped because I can't be without my fiber. And then I've topped it with a little bit of bamboo and tussa silk and some Firestar, this stuff right here, it's Firestar. And then I literally just took a couple of handfuls of the pulled sari silk, and as the drum was, like I was turning the crank for the drum, I had my other hand kind of like feeding the fiber on back and forth like this to give it a nice topping of silk. And there's some really nice little places right here. I really like this purple right here. So I took a couple of pictures of this, and I was really excited because pulled sari silk, a lot of people don't know what to do with it, especially if you're only just a knitter. Personally, I think it's a matter of time before you become a spinner. Yeah. So I wanted to show the potential for something like this, and I posted these pictures on Darn Good Yarn, her fan page on Facebook, and I got so many likes on my Expertly Dyed fan page. So for all of those of you out there who liked me because of my pictures, thank you so much. I keep trying to build my fan base, and you know, sometimes it's really hard when you don't have the time to do a lot of social media. So thank you for liking me, and hopefully I'll be able to put more pictures and content on my fan page to keep you guys, you know, interested in what's going on with me. The other thing that came in my package were these silk sari thrums. This here is an example of it. This is coming up sort of like a blue color on my screen. It's really a beautiful bluish teal color. I really like it. Basically what happens is when sari silk fabric is being woven, you'll have the warp threads that remain under tension, and then when you raise heddles or lower heddles and things like that, you'll have one side will go up and one side will go down, and then you put the yarn through across, and that's the weft. And then once it's all the way through, you switch which one was up with the other, and this is what forms the pattern for weaving. So when the length of fabric that they want is finished, they'll just cut off the fabric, but then there's all this leftover warp thread, and that's actually what this is. And so these are actually really quite long. This is one length kind of folded up on itself, and at the very end you can see, I don't know if you can really see, but there's like these little loops. So this is probably what was tied, like when you warp, sometimes you'll go around a hook, and then that hook is on a rod, and you'll like twist the rod to tighten it, and that's probably what happened here. I've never seen them actually make this stuff, like their sari silk fabrics, so I can't say for certain, but from my limited weaving knowledge, that is my guess for how this became what it is, because this end is cut, this end right here, this end is cut, but this side has the little loops, and there's some really great colors. That one was teal. This one is a beautiful orange and black color, which is completely awesome for Halloween because the orange isn't super bright. There's white and black with a hint of pink on this one. Sometimes they look really nice. Hi, sorry about that. I had to do a cut in the middle of the video because I got into a coughing spasm and I thought I was going to die. Didn't think you would want to hear about it, so I stopped the video. Anyway, so, right, some of them look nicer than others, but the thing is, I'm probably going to cut this up and put it on the drum carder so that it can be used much like the sari silk, pulled sari silk is for here. It's like a nice little topping to go on your bat to add a little bit of color and texture. The silk is really shiny, so it's going to add a little bit of sheen to whatever project you're working on. I used to sell these a lot on my Etsy site because they make really great tassels. They're good for like doll hair. You can use them as fringe. I've sold them such that I leave the length very long, so you can actually use it for fringe on things like scarves or shawls and stuff like that. Curtain tiebacks, this would make an awesome tassel for that. So yeah, and this stuff is really, really soft. Oh, it's amazing. When I started going through my package, I was like, oh, it's so nice. I love it. Anyway, so I have a lot of plans for the sari silk, and I'm really excited about the potential, like I said, the potential that it has. And then the last thing I wanted to mention was I actually went to the post office today. Yay! Subscribe if you are excited. Yay! Because going to the post office and figuring out shipping means that I can actually open up my shop again. And I'm really excited about it because, like I mentioned before, I don't feel complete when my shop isn't open. So I'm looking forward to opening it actually pretty soon. I have to work on building a little bit more inventory so I don't list like 6 things. I'll never be found in a search. So yeah, and see, here's the list of prices. It's really just not, it's not cheap, you know, sending things from Korea to America. So I'm going to work on pricing schemes and offering discounts on shipping for certain quantities of orders, like over $50. Maybe I'll do a 25% off shipping, or just something to compensate for the shipping costs, so that it's a little bit better for you as a buyer. Because, you know, I'm a buyer too, and when I look at something, I'm like, oh, I have to have this, and I look at the shipping, and I'm like, I didn't want it that much. Especially when you're looking to buy something that's not in the United States and you're living in the United States. I've wanted some New Zealand wool before that's come directly from New Zealand, and you know, a couple times I've seen really beautiful colors, but I don't want to pay $12 in shipping for 4 ounces. I mean, really? 4 ounces, $12 in shipping? Oh, that's kind of a lot. So I will figure out a pricing scheme that is fair to me as a seller and to you guys as buyers. Because I don't think you should be paying $1 million for shipping. It's a little bit absurd. Anyway, so I'm really excited about this. Get my shop up and running here very soon, and hopefully I will no longer be sick during my next video. I have a whole weekend off, Saturday and Sunday, so hopefully without teaching kids for 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday, my voice will actually get a little bit better, and you know, maybe the fresh air helps. It's a beautiful day today. We have the windows open and everything. Oh, I love the smell. It's a little bit chilly. I had my shawl on earlier today when we went out. It was great. Oh, I love this weather. It really makes you want to do some crafts. Anyway, so if you like this video, please like it. Subscribe to me on my channel. If you want, check me out on Twitter and Facebook. And I'll keep you posted about my Etsy site because I really, 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 really need to get it open. Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Have a good night. Bye.